Succession planning is a process that ensures your club is prepared for the future. That way, when a key member leaves, you already have someone in mind to fill their position. Succession planning keeps your club moving forward during the inevitable changes that come with running it. Be prepared to make succession planning an ongoing effort. The best succession plans are living, breathing things that get reviewed and refreshed on a regular basis. It's a process that, once you start, you need to continue, and it's something your club should revisit annually. These 6 steps will be your go-to guide on how to get a succession plan started. The first one is know your club. Second is look at your entire club. Third is determine a strategy. 4 is identifying your rock stars. 5 is tackling tough decisions and discussions. And 6 is understanding growth. We will review each step thoroughly so you get a better understanding of what exactly you need to do. Step 1 is know your club. When it comes to succession planning, it's important to recognize that it's not a one-size-fits-all process. To get the most benefit from succession planning, your club's board of directors must begin with a clear idea of who your club is in order to plan properly for its future. Consider the examples of an electric company versus Tesla. The electric provider is a company that promises consistency and reliability to its customers, while Tesla focuses on hard-charging, best-in-class performance. There's no right or wrong here. It just means different types of companies seek different types of leadership, just like different clubs seek different types of leadership. By understanding who your club is, you can better identify its potential new leaders. Step 2 is look at your entire club. The key to a successful succession plan is that you take a look at all your members and make sure you haven't missed any important person or position. 3 is determine your succession planning strategy. There are many ways you can go about succession planning. The best succession plan is one that fits your club. To determine what will work best for your club, consider these questions. Do you want a complete succession plan that includes every position and member in your club? Or do you want a succession plan that covers only leadership positions? Does your club have particular vulnerabilities, such as a large percentage of members leaving? What's your ultimate goal? What outcome are you hoping for? Ultimately, any succession plan needs to focus on what you can do to proactively preserve the wealth of institutional knowledge that drives your club's productivity. Step 4 is identify your rock stars. Once you've identified key positions, you need to find 2 to 3 members who would make good successors for each of these critical roles. This requires you to look at members objectively and to take personal attachments out of it. Often, members who are the most extroverted are the ones who get considered for roles within their club. But sometimes your strongest performers aren't the most visible. That's why you need to carefully consider every individual for both skills and emotional intelligence. Your highest potential members will be lifelong learners who are both self-aware and socially aware. They'll also be great problem solvers, adaptable, and able to take on more responsibility. You'll want to avoid giving members roles who tend to get involved in drama, resist change, and spread negativity. Step 5 is tackle tough decisions and discussions. You also need to have conversations with your members to find out what their goals are and where they see your club in the future. Be prepared to find that some members you consider to be high potential for leadership roles aren't interested. But that's okay. You need solid performers at every level in your club. Done right, succession planning can be a powerful recruitment tool, helping your club improve retention. For the benefits to occur, though, it's important to communicate the hows and whys behind who has been tapped to move up to the leadership roles. You need to be prepared to talk through the tough decisions you've made and have what may be difficult conversations with some of your members. Step 6 is understand that growth doesn't have to be upward. Your members are the backbone of your club, especially the ones who do a good, solid job day in and day out. But some of these members may not have the potential to move up, either because they're already doing the jobs they're best suited for, or simply because they're not interested in leadership roles. That's where your definition of growth needs to be expanded to include more than just an upward mobility. Members can also grow and develop laterally, positioning them to continuously improve at their current roles within your club, and even find new meaning in them. To keep your solid SAMs happy, make sure they feel valued. These members need to know that just because they won't be moving up in the club, it doesn't mean they can't still become the best they can be at their current role. To feed their need for recognition, you may need to expand their responsibilities to include training new members or encourage them to speak at club meetings. The possibilities are endless when it comes to personal development. The most important thing is to make sure they feel that even though they're not slated for leadership roles, their contributions are essential to the success of your club. It's important that you remember that succession planning is not a one-size-fits-all process. You need to identify key positions and members, determine your strategy, make sure that you take personal attachments out of it, and tackle tough decisions and discussions.